Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as you can see from the title, we are reacting to Cimorelli performs This Is Me from The Greatest Showman, episode 1, Guess Who's Singing. So I saw the trailer for this, right? Because I think they took a break from YouTube, I think for a month or two. And when this came out, I was shocked. I was like, wow, they're back. Saw the trailer, right? I was like, this is gonna be great. But in the trailer, they showed the little snippet of like the voice. And I was like, wow, that sounded like Lauren, but like not. I forgot what song it was. So I'm like, I don't know. But then it's like, since they altered their voice so much, not just a little bit, because if it was a little bit, you can kind of tell. They altered it so much, you can't tell who it is. And I'm like, it's gonna be hard for me. But let's get to going. Screen record now. Alright, and let's go.
Growing up, I never felt I was good enough. Losing someone is one of the most painful things a person can go through, and it never gets easier for me.
I'm gonna go scream in my car now from confusion. I gotta say, the first verse, all I heard was Catherine. But those clues, all I heard was Christina.
So you just go, Ariana Grande and Katy Perry, like that was in a trailer, and I'm just like, and they have the Jonas Brothers. They are so stupid sometimes. Y'all tripping. They are two jokes.
I don't need to show you. I don't need to prove you wrong.
That's Amy or Lisa. That's Christina, or cause I think because that's what we're about to watch now. That's Christina or Catherine, and how I can tell sometimes is because like how they pronounce their words. Like I know you can't tell because the voice is so altered so much, but it's how they pronounce their words. Like Amy and Lauren pronounce their words differently sometimes. I mean within like everyone else. Like I don't know how Amy says her Y's. Sometimes I can like. You know, if I'm listening to it but not paying attention, not looking at the screen or anything, I can tell it's her because her Y's. And Lauren, sometimes, I don't know what like word or letter, but sometimes I'll hear it and it'll be like, she'll say it weird. Like, you know, if you get what I'm saying though.
Hey guys, it's Ariana Grande.
Hey, it's Billie Eilish.
Really?
I'm Kim Kardashian.
It's Katy Perry.
It's the Jonas Brothers.
Think you're good at reading people? Time to put your skills to the test.
I am good at reading people. It's my song.
Sister is actually singing, and her voice will be altered to sound higher or lower than it really is. We'll give you 5 hints about the Mystery Sisters' identity in each episode, but it's up to you to guess who's singing.
Think you know our voices? Time to put your ears to the test.
Easy, I know y'all voices. Oh, it's gonna be so hard. I hope I get this right, man. Woo.
Hey, I'm Kim Kardashian. Welcome to the world premiere of the brand new series, Guess Who's Singing? The only show where mysteries revolve around singing sisters and disguised voices. You've seen the Cimorelli sisters all over YouTube since 2009 when their first video went viral. Since then, they've been busy with 5 albums, international tours across Europe, the United States, and South America, festivals around the world, writing their book Believe in You, winning a Teen Choice Award, and recording episodes of the Cimorelli podcast. Not to mention 716 YouTube videos, 170 million Spotify streams, and 1.4 billion views on YouTube.
Dang, but Cimorelli podcast, one of the best podcasts ever. I usually would never listen to podcasts, but then when they came out with it, I started listening to it. But it's like, I'm not a podcast type of person, like, as much. Like, I'm gonna just say this real quick, sorry for pausing it, but I listen to a few podcasts, Cimorelli podcast, and if you know Wild to Nine, Laura DIY and her boyfriend Jeremy, their podcast, Pretty Basic, Alicia Marie, Remy Ashton Cruz, and then Life Being High, the podcast, my mom, Life Being Des, and there's another one. I think there's another. I used to listen to Shane and Friends, but that was a while ago, a long time ago. I'm not a fan of Shane Dawson anymore. That's all. Sometimes I listen to BFF podcasts, Josh Richards and what's the dude's name? Dave, I think. Yeah. Sometimes I listen to that one, and then Jordan Jones podcast. I forgot the name of it. That one too, and that's all. Not really much. I don't really listen to those as much often. The only ones I listen to like a lot would be Cimorelli podcast, Wild to Nine, and Pretty Basic. Just those three mainly.
Tonight, we're kicking off this brand new mystery series where 5 sisters will be lip syncing and performing each song, but only one is actually singing. Each episode will feature one song sung by one sister, but there's a twist. Her voice will be altered to sound higher or lower than it really is. We'll give you 5 hints about her identity in each episode, but only the strongest sleuths of the internet will conquer all. At the end of the season, we'll reveal who sang which song. In the meantime, every week you can vote in our poll on who you think it is. Remember, each sister will be lip-syncing to the song, trying to convince you that they're the true singer. But it's up to you to figure out who's deceiving you and who's actually singing. It's loading and I'm taking a breath. Oh, there's only one more line. Can you guess who's singing? We're leaving behind the circus of life to share our true selves with the world to the tune of a musical favorite from The Greatest Showman, This Is Me. All of the following clues you're about to hear are about this week's mystery singer. While each girl will say one hint, these clues are all about one sister. The other 4 are deceiving you. Think you're good at reading people? Time to put your skills to the test.
All right.
I'm starting a brand new chapter this year. When I was younger, I wanted to be a fashion designer.
I'm crafty and I love to DIY.
I cut my hair because I wanted to be different.
It's not Lisa. Cut hair, want to be different. It's not Lisa. It is not Lisa. It is Amy. Amy. It's Amy. Is it?
Get overwhelmed in big crowds.
Let's hear from our mystery singer as
Wait, but let me go back a few seconds. Sorry. But Amy been cut her hair, right? So is it...
I get overwhelmed in big crowds.
Amy, maybe.
Let's hear from our mystery singer as she shares some hints about who she is and why she chose this song.
Growing up, I never felt I was good enough. Having so much of my life publicly displayed on the internet,
Sometimes it felt like I was living under a microscope.
It's been a long road, but I finally feel like I've come into my own.
I'm ready to step into the light now. This is me. The sun goes down and comes back up. I'm still alive. Now I am enough. If I stand or fall, I am enough. If I lose it all,
kind of know because okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. They sung this song before, so it's like hearing this is kind of like you kind of have to think about it of when they sung the song before, watch that video, then watch this and kind of like compare. You know, you just kind of would know if you memorize that video, then you know.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
That's not Lauren. That's not Lauren. Okay, now I'm.
I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are.
Catherine?
But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us.
Christina, Catherine.
Fully and glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down.
It's either Christina or Catherine. Because the way they say sharpest and down. Okay. It's,
Gonna send a flag, gonna drown him out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
cause here, right? Christina.
And I'm marching onto the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin, but fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become.
His modified voice though is amazing. Y'all hear the harmonies in the back and stuff? Yeah.
Bursting
You want
through the
justice?
barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. For we are glorious. When the
Christina.
sharpest words
Yeah.
wanna cut me down. Gonna send a flag, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching onto the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
It could be Catherine now. I don't know. It's out of them too. You know what? When they're done with the series and they say who's who, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be mad.
Gonna send a flag, gonna drown 'em out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching onto the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. I'm gonna send a flag. This is me.
Okay, I say Christina because that high note, but then Catherine, I hear it too.
When I heard the fashion designer clue, I thought of Lauren. but the end of the song sounded just like Lisa. I'm so torn. What do you guys at home think? That's
Lisa.
all we have for you tonight. If you're as stumped as I am, talk amongst yourselves in the comments and make sure to vote in the poll on our website for who you think the true singer was. We love hearing from our sleuths. I'm going home to do my own research, but we'll see you next week on Guess Who's Singing.
Alright, that was a good video, but so I'm gonna just say this here. They want you to think it's Lisa, because oh, the high notes, blah, 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 it's Lisa. No, they all can do high notes in their own way. They all can do them. They all can go high. But, so, Christina or Catherine, some of the pronunciation of words, I'm like, okay, Catherine. But then when I got the high notes, I'm like, Christina. And then I'm just so confused. Catherine could go high, Christina could go high, all the girls can, but I know it's not Amy. I know it's not Lauren or Lisa, because Lauren and Lisa's voice is usually high in general. Lauren's voice is high. So I think whenever her turn to go, they'll make her voice sound lower, because make it even higher is gonna be obvious since her voice is already high, so obvious. So they have to make her voice low. And then for Catherine, like, her voice is like in the middle, so they'll have to make her voice higher, because it's like if they make it lower, then it's obvious. So same for Amy, but this is hard. But if you like this video, comment down what you need to do next in other videos. Like the video, subscribe, and follow my social media down below in the description. Bye. Hey y'all, don't mind me in my pantry right now, but I just want to say this real quick. So, I said it's either Christine or Catherine, right? But the thing is, from the clues, Catherine likes DIY, of course. And then she did cut her hair, but then it says it's when you lose someone, it's like the hardest feeling ever or whatever. I don't know if she lost anyone, but I know Christina had a miscarriage, so like, does that play a part, or am I just tripping? But you know, but I really lean more towards Catherine though. I think that might be my final answer. But I was watching reactions and someone said it's Lisa. That was their final answer, and I'm like, it wouldn't be that easy, because in the song someone did like high notes. Lisa's more known for high notes, so I think they wouldn't do it that easy, and you know. And like they all can do high notes, of course, but Lisa's more known for that, and Lauren too. So I'm like, they wouldn't make it that easy. So I think it's Catherine. I'm just saying that's my final answer. I'm not gonna change it. I am not. Final answer. No changing it at all. It is Catherine. And how she pronounced some words like drum, and then down. I'm like, okay, that's Catherine. And like one of the high notes was kind of like, even though the voice is altered, you can kind of tell it was like lower tone. So, Catherine, come on, y'all. But that's all I have to say. But bye.